Hey, what's going on? Got moved. Damn boaters. Going on there, Richard? I don't know if you could see that tree in the water. Big old like stork looking bird just landed right in the middle of it, just chilling on there. It almost looks like a blue heron, but it's white. Real long, bent up gooseneck to it. All right. So I know you can't see them because they're down there. I'm avoiding the sun, but I got let's see here. I got two down there with cut bait. I got one standing up in a rod holder. It's just the old night crawler. I bombed the night crawler way out there. And then I have another piece of cut bait right here on the cast. Can you close to me? Figured at least here I'm not going to get boaters running up on me. Hey, Randall, how's it going, man? Don't know if you popped in that other one for a little bit while I was moving around, but there's about 15 boats rolling up on me. They kept coming across my lines and everything, getting close to pulling them. Oh, I'm lagging. Oh, no, don't lag. I got 4 bars. Yeah, me too. Probably the only day I'm getting out. It looks like I'm lagging, man. Hey, Valerie, how's it going? George Bray, there you are, buddy. Everybody's been wondering, man. We haven't seen you for a minute. It didn't seem so. Hopefully you're doing good, man. Anyways, as I was telling them, I was at a spot earlier. I was streaming from the dock. It's one of my favorite places. Always produces, but just too many boaters. You see your little wrench there, Valerie? I went back and watched the replay last night so I could tack you on the wrench there. On another little update, I was already almost out of streaming hours on StreamYard. And I decided if I'm going to start taking this serious, I might as well get a little serious. So I paid for the small plan. It's like $25 a month or something like that to get unlimited streaming. That way, if I do go out and having a good day or a good night of it, the feed won't cut out all of a sudden. Oh, yeah, I also threw out that one little rod that I caught at the lake. It doesn't cast, so because they put too thick a line in it. So for now, I just have to throw it out by hand. Yeah, it's a good spot, George. I've actually caught some of my biggest ones from here. That one flathead was down there by that tree, but it's not. as productive for sure. Yeah, Valerie, he was in my other feed earlier. Did a split screen for a minute. Yeah, he's not going to be making it though. Unless he ends up trying to surprise me. But if he does, he's going to need to pop in here because I had to move spots. But yeah, he popped in up for a little bit on my last slide. Did a little split screen with me, just to say sorry and all that jazz. Hey, Martin, welcome back. But yeah, this is my most common spot that I like to fish. I do like those stairs by the dam now, especially at night because it's kind of lit up. Don't have to worry about lighting as much. I'll just have to fish it more to see how good it is. But I've caught about 3 or 4 fish over there so far. That farthest pole, it's just the spot that I go past that tree, and it's where I've always caught my biggest blues and flatheads out of this lake, except for off that dock. But that's when I used to go night fishing there. Now they don't allow it. They lock it up after 10, I think 10 p.m. and say no trespassing. Crazy how fast these live streams can drain your phone too. It was down to 49% just off that little stream I did over there for an hour and a half or so. I got it plugged into that charger thing right now. It's back up to 55%. Yeah, it's definitely good to see you though, George. I was kind of worried I hadn't seen you in any of the feed recently, but I've also been busy, so I haven't gotten to watch them all. Yeah, 336. That was bogus, man. It just kept coming over and over and over. They were piling up back there. And then once I seen them starting to tie up, there was 2 big ones tying up, and then a little sporty boat came and tied up with them too. That's when I was like, it's time to leave because they're all going to start blasting music and all that jazz. Which I don't mind. I just don't want to have to deal with, you know, YouTube trying to screw over the channel or put a mark against it for copyright when it's not even me playing the music. This spot here happens sometimes at night because of this big old long driveway that's down there. A lot of people like to come here and park at night, play music and stuff. But usually over there by those trees, once the sun moves, I go over that way. A lot of times you don't really hear it as much. Yeah, I can't wait for that next really good day. Hey, yeah, Bobby in here again. Yeah, safe travels, man, on the way home. I had to move spots from damn boaters. Somewhere my chat lags on this thing because I don't even see him in there talking. Oh, there it is. Yeah, see that one driving back. He's fucking on my lap. Word of advice: don't try to throw it out the window while you're driving. It's gonna be all over the side of the car. We'll have to split time sometime soon. Hell yeah, man! I'm all for that. I just paid. I don't think you're in here yet. I just paid for the unlimited stream too. So anytime I'm running the stream, it's not, it ain't gonna like cut out on us in the middle of a fishing day. So I just looked down there. Looks like my ugly six bouncing around a little bit, but I think it's the waves. Another windy day over here. Well, I don't know. Too many boats ran me off too quick. Normally, if I'm there a few hours, I'll pull in a few catfish for sure. Right off the end of that dock, you just cast out. And there's like this big deep spot there. It takes a while for the sink to drop all the way down. Oh, hold on, my automatic rod holder just went on. There's my second official fish on this little rod that I caught at the lake. Everybody who remembers that rod, it's caught me a little drum. I'm gonna throw him in the bait bucket. He might become some bait. And the funniest part about this hook that's on here, that's the same hook that the catfish was dragging his pole around on. Yep, drum buddy. Wipe my hand before I wipe the screen. Yeah, get you feeling better. Feeling better, everybody. And we'll definitely do a split screen sometime. I think that would be fun as hell. That's what I like about this is technically you don't have to be together. You can fish from all over. I had one of these UK guys up there one night with me, them fishing for them fish. Maybe some big old carp or something for us. I'm go ahead and pull this line out and go throw it back out there, man. All right, that's funny. You jump it on it. Thanks, Martin. Yeah, Valerie, it's a hilarious. I'm gonna restring it eventually. Basically, it won't cast because I don't know. They got like some 10 or 15 pound line in there. It's too strong for that pole, but I just love it. It's hilarious. I've already caught 2 fish on it now. Yeah, that sucks straight. Or Bobby, once you get it just went off again. It's got another fish, I think. I'll be right back. Oh, the little rod is right. The little rod is pulling its weight. Got me a channel cat on that bad boy. Oh, it popped, and I saw the rod actually bending. I'm like, dude, that's actually a fish this time. That's funny. I say it's probably about a solid pound and a half to 2 pounds, maybe almost. Those perfect little eater size. That's crazy. All righty. One more look, then we'll go get him back in the water. Nice little kitty. Well, I'm gonna get that rebaited and throw it out there again. Hey, what's going on, Polar? This little rod is cracking me up, man. I've already caught 2 fish on it. A drum, then I just caught a channel cat on it. I'm gonna rebait it and hand toss it back out there. It doesn't cast, so I have to pull all the string out and then throw it by hand. Martin, I saw you ask about how long it is. It's literally probably maybe a foot and a half. Let me show you. That's it. That's the whole rod right there. See, there's the tip. There's the reel. I just put it on my ice cooler. It is a 20-inch rod, and it does not break, so that part's cool. I ain't got no water in there. You can go there or something. Maybe some ice. Yeah, let me throw this worm out here real quick. Wash my hand off. I can use some ice out of my ice bag. Yeah, I got soda. If you wanna, I got like an energy soda. Here, hold that. Some ice after wipe my fingers off. Yeah, no problem, brother. Peace, man. Alrighty. That did my good deed for the day. Dude walking out here in his hot ass sun with the empty cup asking if I had water. Went ahead and gave him a little ice out of my ice bag, and I'm sure energy drink ain't the best thing out here for him, but it's better than nothing. I ain't got no water on me. Uh, anyways, yeah, Little Rod's doing his thing, man. A drum and a catfish. So let's scroll back here and see what's going on. Stable and getting rest. That's good to hear. Mosquito got my elbow. it's cracking me up. I can't wait to restring it with some string and see if I can actually cast it instead of having to whip it out by hand. Hey, Philip, what's going on? Got two fish on the board after switching spots. Little drum and a little channel cat, both on that little 20-inch rod. Oh, I'm getting a bite down there. I hear a bait clicker. Fish on. Oh, man, don't tell me. Fish on. Well, I had one on. I don't know if the bait clicker translated to the video, but he got off. It was on the gut pocket. He must have just been dragging the bait because the hook's almost out of this bait. It's like just hanging on by a thread. So I think he picked it up and was running with it. There's a bite mark on this side right there where the skin's peeled back. So I'm going to go ahead and hook it a little deeper with a, that sucked. It was running. It was like, bzz, bzz, bzz. Get that back out there. It was burns my chat. He was running with it. See 3B hop in there. How's it going, 3B? Welcome back, man. Got a channel in a minute ago, and I just had a bite down there that was ripping and zipping. I pulled it and I felt him, and then he was gone on the gut pocket. Good to know I can hear that clicker from way down here, though. That clicker's not as loud as them cast cans. Hey, Mike, fishing with the Miss South. How's it going, man? How far away from your phone are you? Incredible eyesight to read the screens. I'm pretty close. It's like right up on me. That's why usually I have to kind of lean up or whatever to get in frame when I'm trying to keep the water in. See, I'd have to turn it if I actually want to sit back like this, but my phone is literally probably a foot away from me. The thing sucks about this tree behind me. Sometimes it creaks and it sounds like that bait clicker. That's the good thing about the bait clickers and bells and stuff, at least, because kind of keep an eye over here. Just look down there occasionally at the ones that don't got the bait clickers. That's why eventually I'd love to have an all loose rod cast. Eventually, have like 4 or 5 of those out there, the black lights and stuff. That way I can actually see them in the video while I'm chatting. You don't even have to look at them. About a year down the road, hopefully, have all that kind of stuff going on. I'm gonna go ahead and reel in this one that's in the rod holder and rebomb it. It's just got night crawler on it. Doesn't look like it's moved. So I'm gonna reposition it. My ugly stick rod that has the headpiece on there just bounced and bent. I'm gonna keep an eye down there for a minute. Hopefully he'll keep going. I know why old boy calls himself fishing frustration. That's the second big takedown over there. Almost back to back. Both of them off. Those hooks are sharp. I don't know what's up there. What we got going on? Let's go back and see what's going on. 60-inch TV monitor. Yeah, you'll be able to see the chat then. Without tour bus. Man, tour bus will probably look like the Vegas Strip. Oh man, this looks like a promising day though. I mean, I already caught the little channel, and then I've had two big takedowns on there, on whole, chunks of bait. Hopefully, one of them will go ahead and swallow it. Yesterday, he was winning frustration, keep winning prizes. The one was shipped to. Oh, right, yeah, because of the UK. That is crazy. I wonder how. I've never looked into it myself, but I can imagine the shipping is insane. Especially, like a big item like a rod or a 5-pound box of weights or whatever. So irritating. Got my adrenaline going on both of those. Very fun. As we try to look at the time when I'm getting bites, seems like around here they are on some kind of feeding schedule. Like I almost always know between 8:30 and 9:30, I almost always start getting them bites popping on, like at nighttime. I've noticed between 8 and 10 in the morning, they bite a lot, at least at this spot. So it's like they're probably going through wherever they're going. That you pay more than what you're sending. Yeah, that's what it sounded like. I heard somebody saying that one time. They're like, it would actually like cost more than the prize just to ship the prize. Yeah, I'm gonna do that here eventually myself. My next check goes towards bills and mortgage only, pretty much. But the one after that, I'm gonna try to like get a few things that I can try to send out to people and do a little thing from the desktop or whatever. one of those so I can share the screen and do the randomizer. I googled the other day how to do that. I'll have to refresh before I try it, but I saw it. I saw a video on YouTube on how to do it, and it looked pretty simple. There's like when you're on your desktop or laptop, there's the little, you get more options than you do on this phone, and you can share a screen. So basically, what you're doing is you're in a different tab. Then you just enter the channel name and what you wanted to search your chat for. So it looks fairly simple. Never how it keeps bouncing. I can't tell if it's the wind or the waves now, but man, after 2 quick bites, I'm tempted to go check it out in a second. You said it said Jackson. That's what I love about just community. Everybody poking fun at each other. Smack talk. All right, I'm gonna check that little rod, and then I'm gonna go peek at my rod on the end. mean, technically, most of these rods I've had for years. I don't even really need rods. It's just one of those things where I'm really trying to, throw out some support. Plus, they look beautiful, and I've seen enough action on them in these feeds to know they stand up. Oh, speaking of which, can you guys see a ticker at the bottom of the screen? I'm trying to test the little ticker scroller. I don't see it on my screen. It should say this is a test scroller. My email is mikesfishinghome@hotmail.com. You can go back under banners and see if it's there. No, that ain't it. At the beginning, when I was in the studio, it said that there was a banner, and I added the banner. Here we go, banners. There it is. I guess you actually have to go and turn it on. Now I see it. It says testing scrolling banner. My email is mikesfishinghome@hotmail.com. Yeah, there it is. Awesome. Can you guys see it now? Because it's scrolling across the bottom of my screen now. All right, sweet. Learn another thing. True, Chad, true. All right. Thanks, everybody. I like the instant feedback on chat. Let you know. All right. Awesome. But that way, yeah, I mean, like during the times to do giveaways and things like that, I won't have to stop and pause and try to type out in the chat. I can just have instructions in that little scroller or, other uses for it. Especially because you can like live edit it. You could put scores down there, like, for the fishing tournaments. You could put like has 54 pound, 3 fish, something like that. Chunky, 54 pounds, 5 fish. And then the score would be scrolling. When you want to update it, you can just go in there and update the banner. I think that could be useful for that too. So there's plenty of uses for it. This is Lake Springfield in Springfield, Illinois, Mid-South. Right now I'm at a place, it's called the Dividing Dam. I have no idea why, because there is no dam right here where I'm fishing. The dam is way over there where I fished at night. But when you zoom in on like Google Map and get real close to the street level, it says Dividing Dam. No idea. This spot here is a little public access spot that is, I don't know, probably less than a mile, maybe a mile and a half at the most from the golf course over here. This one is on a StreamYard. I have switched over to StreamYard because it's much easier and what do you want to call it, like user friendly. It's not so hard to get going. Maybe a little easier since I did do the Streamlab test first, but this one's much smoother looking. And then today, when I was moving spots, I noticed I got an email that said I was all ready. Later, Philip. thanks for hopping in, man. It pretty much told me I was already about to run out of streaming data because they only give you 23 hours. Those couple nights on my porch and the one night fishing out at the lake, basically during those 20. So I decided to go ahead and throw up that 25 bucks so I can have unlimited stream. Hey, Dan, what's going on, buddy? I actually caught one a little while ago. And I've had a couple bites. Had one running my drag crazy down there. That little 20-inch rod pulled in a little channel cat, man. And a drum. I'm gonna give that how do you stick down there about, let's see what time is it, 3:30 almost. Get that about 10 more minutes. And I'm gonna go put a fresh bait on there. I'm out of 3 hours to the 25th. It only says 20. Or maybe it was 20. I know. Man, I could have sworn it said 25. I don't know. Either way, 20 or 25. I'm on that plan now. It asked me to bill for a year to save 60 bucks. I'm like, yeah, I don't have 240 to drop right now, so I went to the monthly. And it's either 20 or 25, but either way, that's not too bad for unlimited stream. Drop, I think it's Hulu. My girl told me she ain't been watching Hulu no more, and I never watch TV, so I figure if I cut my Hulu out, which also has some other premium channel on it, once I cut that out, that's what that money will just go to this. Hey, Green Machine, what's going on? I got two Dans in here now. Not to be confused with two stands, of course. Appreciate you dropping in, man. All right, Val. See you. I have pulled in one little channel on that 20-inch rod. Had to move over here because my first spot was getting loaded up with boaters. They started tying up together, getting ready to party and everything. I'm like, hey, let me go to my other spot. I'm gonna go freshen up the bait on the end though. It got hit pretty hard and chopped up the bait some, so I'm gonna get a fresh piece on there in about 5 more minutes. I'd like to thank everybody that pops in here from time to time. I know some of y'all sit here for quite a while. Some of you just pop in and out, but I appreciate it all, man. It means a lot. It takes time out of our day to come in, give you a little greeting. See. Oh, that's cool. All right, Dan. If there's anything around here I could magnet fish for. I bet over there by the dam, it's probably got all kinds of stuff down there. Think anything's sitting on bottom. Not the real heavy stuff, but other stuff's probably being dragged along towards the dam. All right, I'm gonna go ahead and press it up. New head on. I got 3 pieces out of that one. I'm gonna go ahead and refresh all 3 of these rods out here. Found a grenade. Ah, that's pretty awesome. Oh, already down there was messing with me. I've got to go check that already. That pole was just like, one thing that sucks, you know that tree down there, Polar, that I always go by? Right now the string is hanging over the log. So if I get one, I hope he runs out some. I'm just gonna do a quick peek and make sure that ain't the waves. That way I know what to look for. If it's just going like this. Yeah, now I know why. I'm definitely gonna need some help on that one. There's like bark that's peeled away. My line is actually underneath the piece of that bark. So it's kind of giving it a little more tug when the waves are going by. So I'm gonna really have to get a hard bend on that to know it's going. So I'm gonna have to try to set it hard and rip that piece of bark off there. I thought I heard somebody talk about finding a cannonball one time too, or something like that. Or maybe they were just saying that'd be a cool find. I don't know. But I heard somebody mentioning a cannonball. That would give me a second device eventually, so I can go check other stuff out too. Hello, whoever's there. It says two. I like this track stuff. I might have to go try to get that one off that tree. That's irritating me because it just keeps bending that pole and it gets stuck in a piece of bark. Gonna go ahead and whip out old drum head boy there. See if I can get something going on there. I already had some hits on my bluegill and green sunfish. Let's see if they like drum in here. The tree always wins. Just got my setup there. Trying to reel it up really quick. Get over that stump out to the left, but it snagged right up into me. set that goddamn out. I think he's over there at that giveaway, or he might have needed to step out for a minute. Unless he came back. Who knows, my chat might be lag. I haven't seen anything in a minute. Yeah. Just snagged off in that tree. I had to go retie and rebait. My head went with the drum gut pocket on that one. So now I got two green sunfish gut pocket pieces out there, a drum head, and a drum gut pocket. And pretty soon I'll probably get some bait fish after a little while. That was my last bait fish. $88 out here. Glad I got these shady spots. Still feels warm. 88 degrees. As soon as the sun creeps in right over here and starts getting in this area, it's when it starts shading up my other camera angle, and I like it over there to avoid the sun all day long here. car. I got a bunch of spools in the back. I'm gonna see if I have any string that'd be better to put in that little rod. So I can actually whip it out. I don't know if I have anything that thin or not, though. Compare that with the other one. Smallest I have in here is 15. I got everything from 15 to 80. Compare this. I think that's probably what's already on that rod. About like it. Yeah, it's pretty close. I think that's what they got in there is 15. That test roller off there. Yeah, I'm gonna hop out here and catch some bait fish during this slow period. When they start picking up again, I'm gonna want to have bait on me. Walking around here into the big tree. Just cause. more of these. Be ready for round two when the fights pick back up. Above these fish. Martin, welcome back. Just doing a little bait fishing, catching fish. And then the bite picks back up because I'm out of bait now. Say I want to take me under a rock and get my hook cut. Green sunfish love the rocks. Oh, Miss Green Machine popping in. Yeah, Dan. Probably not here anymore. But yeah, if you are listening or whatever, I did catch one channel cat earlier. Had a few big takedowns. And then it dropped off. So right now, I'm just catching more bait fish for when it comes back. Oh yeah, Martin K, UK does have one, I believe. If not, I'll definitely rectify that later. But yeah, I think he's already got one. I've had him drop links. He was dropping links in here earlier for me. We've got 3 in the bucket so far. I'm gonna go ahead and catch a couple more. We should be set for the next time the bite picks back up. That's a pretty one. I don't know if you can see him because the sun's not out quite, but this one right here has got some really pretty colors on them. Not quite the quality bass I usually catch while I'm bait fishing, but little bass for another species. Here come the cicadas. It might be getting that time. What we got? 4:30. Yeah. Hope it'll turn back on later. Oh yeah, can easily do that. I might be able to do it from here. I don't know. I haven't checked it yet, but I'll try. If not, I usually do that when I check out the replay. Wow. I think I just had a better bass at that time. Like they didn't sort of kill us drag off of you. That was a big group. on a little bench. Ooh, 3 has to be enough for now. Let's get some more later. Gonna probably move over there to that other side pretty soon. Just check it off my screen. Sorry, I'm trying to bounce this messenger chat head off the screen. It's all up on my way. There, finally. All right. Yeah, that little bass. It's kind of funny. Normally, when I'm sitting here fishing for these bluegills and green sunfish in this tree, there's a lot of times I catch like a 2 pound bass out of there. Those were not 2 pounders. But I got enough to refresh in my next round of baits for when I move over there in a little bit. The shade's starting to come over on that side, how I like it. I don't know if you can see it in this. Yeah, I believe you can there. It's almost to that point where I get to move over there, be closer to the rods. Then I'll refreshen them when I go over there. And hopefully it'll start dropping temperature here soon. It was 88 last time they popped up. Yeah, definitely. Ever since I started this stream, I keep catching the little ones. I just love fishing no matter what, though, man. Get out here, relax. Ain't really thinking about nothing. Let work. Sit at work until I got to go back there. Especially when you get a few people that pop in and say hi, chat it up for a minute. Yeah, it's almost 5 here. It seems like a lot of times my bike will pick up between 5 and 7. Not always, but it seems like one of those times that it kicks in around here for a little bit, like it did a little while ago. At the beginning of the stream, they were active down there. Oops, I missed saying goodnight. Good night, Richard. If you haven't popped out yet. Thanks, man. Have a good night. Don't work too hard. I need to make Froggy a wrench too. That's one I forgot about because she accidentally got timed out earlier. Can't have the Frogster getting timed out. Yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and start dragging all this other stuff over to that side. Get it into the shade over there. About time for that move over. take a little trip with me. Ooh, ooh, ooh. Point you at the sun. Oh, that's blinding over there. Oh, good. I'll get in frame in a minute. I'll just move the camera if I get a bite going on. So I will refresh these all up here in just a minute, just in case. It is, Martin. It's cool. I still need to bring out some corn or something sometime. I never had corn at the house. There are carp in here that I see jumping a lot at night. Like when the sun's going down, there's some big carp that start busting the water over there where I throw out for the blues and flatheads. Let's sit here and relax for a minute and then get these baits all switched up. You'll notice, see the sun's going that way now. So what I do every time I come here, even if I get here real early in the morning, I'll sit over there first. And the sun's coming this way. So it starts casting the sun that way. And then these trees, obviously, that you saw when I walked up on, these trees block the sun once it does get over this way. So you can stay in the shade all day long if it's the same spot. It's just this way you're a little closer to the rise over here. There's a couple more spots I don't know if you guys can see way down there, but there's a parking lot. That's my car off to the left there. But there's some people over there fishing. And the reason is because there's some trees staggered along there. So people like to get there and pick those tree spots. Plus there's a porta potty way down there. Move this stuff, see if I can get it frame a little better and the rod. this a little bit. Yeah, I didn't do all the hair rigging or any of those hand baits, dough balls, any of that stuff. You just throw out a little J hook here with some corn on it. You still got a chance at catfish and drum too, but there's a carp going through there. They'll usually grab it. People like using bread balls too. I saw a spot on the Illinois River that had a lot of good catfish in it, but there was also this little rocky area that kind of bent in around this drainage ditch. And you just throw it 2 feet off the bank over there, you catch 10, 15, 20-pound carp all day almost. They messed that spot up when I still lived there because they did like a whole river rebeautification project or whatever. Turned it into a bunch of commercial stuff along the river there and started fencing it and telling people they can't fish down there. That was like almost 20 years ago now, though. I ain't been back there in forever. Using that for fishing. Let me see what time we got. We got 5. Yeah, about 5:15. I'll probably get those rebaited with those fresh bait fish I just caught. See if we can get round 2 picking it. Oh, yeah, I forgot I was going to see if I could. No, they're already gone, so let me scroll back. Let's see here, Richard. See, I don't know why they don't give you that option. I was checking back here. There's 3 dots. If I click it, it only gives me the option to put a user in timeout or block a user. That's goofy. You should be able to like click on somebody and make them a moderator right from in here. The big rod that I have, sorry, my lady's texting me, is covering the screen. I have the big rod out here is the ugly stick. It had a Shakespeare. It was a, the whole Shakespeare combo with it. But that's what the gear stripped on it the last time I was out here with this, and now it's just got a old janky Walmart spinning reel on there. The other one next to it it's just got a heavy action rod. These rods are way heavy. Like you gotta get a fish on to bend them. They're short and stout. It's got one of those bait caster reels, the sawings or whatever they're called. I really need to learn that name since that's actually one of my best bombing rod or reels. But it's just a Amazon reel. The other one down there is just the Cat Daddy from Walmart. Big spinning reel on it. Let me go see what that one's called. That one is called Dr. Fish Long Shot. Uh, and then my last one down there is another one of those real heavy rods. Like it's not medium heavy, it's flat out heavy. And it's got the KastKing Rover 60, I believe. Might be 90, whatever the biggest one was. It's technically the only piece of gear I purchased that was like expensive for me for for a first purchase. Usually I just pick up the Walmart stuff. All my life I've used the Walmart stuff. It's always worked, but yeah, I want to get some nice gear. Getting old in age, and I feel I should have some good gear. But yeah, it's a KastKing. I like it. Their bait clickers are awesome. They're real loud. The string on all of them, I think is 25-pound line. I had some Runkle on there. It was 35-pound, but that was a while back. I think they're all 25-pound right now. KastKing 60. Yeah, I think that might be what this is, or the 90. I just remember it was the biggest option. I went for the big one. Took me a while to learn the tension on that one. It was backlashing like crazy on me at first. The other one I didn't have too many issues with, but that KastKing one I definitely have, and I still have to occasionally. Cause if I put a bigger piece of bait on, I have to go ahead and point it up and click the button and see how fast it's dropping. Sometimes I got to tighten that now, but sometimes I got to loosen it. But since that's my best reel, technically that's probably the one that I'm going to slap on the lead rod until I do eventually get a better reel. But for now, that's going to be the one that I put on that. I ordered the medium heavy bait caster, so that should hold up pretty nice on there with that KastKing. All right, so we got 510. All right, yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and rebait these just because it doesn't always heat up at this time, but there are times between 5 and 7 where it starts going again. So I want to put out fresh baits on these. All right, so here's what it is. You can tell how old this really is. The when it's on the ugly stick that had to replace the one that busted, I had this old reel laying around. This is a Quantum Optics 60. And it's just one I've had probably at least, man, I don't know, a good 10 to 15 years at least, I think. Well, I guess I was fishing on credit on that one. Something straight my and this one here, yeah, I don't know how to say that. It's like Saga Liang. But anyways, this one kind of bombs it out there pretty good. I didn't have to mess with that one as much. Gonna go ahead and move the headpiece on that one. Yeah, it was the Bass King 90. That's the one I went with. And then these rods, like I said, they're I don't even think they have a name on them. It says Ba Long Lee. They're ridiculously like they don't bend hardly at all. I mean, they do, but where's it at? I'm trying to get it in camera. Like I'm pushing that pretty hard, and it's barely bending. So I assume means it could break somewhere. Yeah, other two baits actually still look pretty fresh, so I just left them on there. Hey, Fins and Foul. Short casting 60 and 70. with the fish or with the backlashing. Tell you one thing, when I forget to turn the bait clicker off and I go to cast, that thing screams. I usually try to remember to turn that off though. Yeah, that was a 90 Fins. Just refreshing up a couple of my baits because they've been out there a minute. I had some action earlier where they were hitting it pretty quick, then it died off. Sometimes it picks up between the 5 to 7 hours, so I figure I'll get a few fresh baits out just in case. I'm hoping the rain don't come early. It's supposed to rain tomorrow. I'm hoping it holds off. So at least tomorrow night. So also, I'm seeing gray clouds coming through. 70 is pretty good size. I didn't know it had a 90. Yeah, I got it on Amazon. I went when I first decided to try out bait casting. Went on there and just put in bait caster and stuff. Most of it looked like bass fishing stuff, so I hit catfishing bait caster. Found a few things, and then when I started seeing more of these streams, I was seeing Cascane. I was like, oh yeah, let me try that. So I typed in Cascane, and it had like 4 options, I think. Might have been a few more, but I looked at the reviews and the questions and stuff. And I was trying to figure out which one would hold them, the biggest string and all that, the most yardage. Looked like the 90 was the biggest, so that's the one I got. I really wish them boaters wouldn't have chased me off the dock earlier. I guarantee I would have had me a few of the bigger ones on by now. See, over here, they kind of nibble at it before they take off with it. That dock, that spot I cast out off that right corner, man, when they hit it there, it's just like, they don't stop. I think it's deeper, it's because you're fishing off that dock. I know right in front of that dock, it's a good 8 feet at least. I'm assuming that spot I'm getting to, it takes a while for my sinker to drop. It's probably a good 15, 25 feet at least. When they tank it, they tank it. Speaking of which, I might be getting a nibble on there. Try to get that rod in playing the damn weed in the way. I just saw it doing the little nibble bounce. And a little easier scene. Got the 60, I think. Okay, 50, that's what it so far. Yeah, I was hearing mentioning those Fishy Fun 60 Chaos 60s in the chat and stuff. I'll eventually maybe want to check them in, but that's I want to like rods and stuff like get some more like lighting style stuff for nighttime fishing, things like that. I basically have to cycle every few paychecks because I get 2 a month, and one of them always has to go to cover pretty much almost all the bills and mortgage chunk. So I like save some out of the other opposite checks. And that's when I can buy myself something. Is that due with the shipping again, maybe, Martin? Or I would think companies should be able to afford shipping no matter what. Especially because they usually charge you for it. Either that or maybe Americans buying too many of them. I don't know. So supply chain got all messed up. It seems like everything's getting harder and harder to get. Oh yeah, that looks freaking safe. I don't know if you can see it. These boats look like they're about to cross each other. Yeah. There's one boat dragging a kid out on a floaty thing, and the other boat's just flying through, and they were probably like 10 yards away, it looked like. Crazy. I don't know how well that shows up on there. And I do know when I'm looking at the screen, some of these boats look like they're like way out there. They're not. Yeah, somebody just did a chaos. Who was that? Was it Freedom? I can't remember. Anyway, somebody just did the like they were casting out by a country road, casting that thing like a mile. I think it was the Chaos 60 that he was doing the review on. I could be mistaken, by some of the damn videos. Sometimes I get confused on what they were doing, but I think he was doing the Chaos 60. The thing that sucks is once it gets dark out here tonight, I didn't bring I don't think I brought any light. I did bring my charger at least. Yeah, got that at least. That is if I stay. I don't know. Probably stay at least 10:30, unless nothing ever happens and I get bored. I just know around between 5 and 7, the needles pick them back up, and then that early night bite when the big boys start coming in over here on that corner. That's what they use like for the surf rides and stuff, aren't it? Isn't it? I think I've heard that pin before. I think that's usually when it's those big old surf rides and reels. And that little battery charger thing I got for a car that I've been using for fishing is kind of awesome. He's been out here with me all day in the sun, and it's still got 70% charge on it. I got the phone plugged into it. It just keeps staying right at 68% now. Consider how much streaming drains the phone battery. That's kind of cool that it will stay. Like I haven't lost any battery usage since I started filming at the new spot, and that is 3 hours. Maybe I'll look those up on Amazon too. Just for I have so many things in my what do you call it list, shopping list for save for later. I need to look up the PC Fun and the. I guess I can look up Pin too. They say what I'm hoping is by next year, next spring season. Maybe it might take till summer, but by then I'd like to have everything that I need to have good visible equipment and good quality equipment. Especially because even though it seems like this spot's not that great, like I said, I caught a lot of great fish this year before I started trying to film. So hopefully next season be a real good too, or maybe here in September and October when it starts cooling off more steadily, might get back into some better fish again. I have to go check that bait in a little while. Like I said before, I put the bushes down so you can see it. It was actually doing a little bit of dancing. Might be fishing on credit again. I get it to about 6, maybe slightly before. don't know. I might actually have to end this. There's a lot of dark gray skies going on over there. Wind's kicking in like there's something really happening over here. Yeah, something's coming. I'll see y'all later.